So I told you I was going to fix this inline feeder, and I know that this video was kind of popular because everybody's interested in an easier way to feed and put out hay in the winter time. So I'm walking backwards because I've got a selfie stick, and hopefully it's going to help my videos. Any rate, I am fixing to take apart the failed feeder portion, the one that my bull destroyed. I'm going to take it apart, move it out of the way. I've mowed back there. I'm going to use the John Deere, and I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to scrape it down. I'm going to dig it down a little bit, and I'm going to have I'm actually mixing what they call crusher run or road bond, and I'm mixing it with chat. Chat is a very fine screened limestone gravel, okay? So I'm mixing it 50-50. I'm having it delivered. We're gonna dump it there. We're gonna make a high use pad. I've got some fabric I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna put that 50-50 mix on top of there, and we're gonna have a pad for these cattle to stand on this winter so they don't stink down. So they don't, I'll say it in a minute, so they don't sink in the mud. I told you I wasn't gonna leave this. I told you I wasn't gonna let this beat me. The proof of concept is here. The idea is a great idea, and I'm gonna make it work. So here we go. We're gonna build a high use pad for an inline hay feeder. See how I attached these? If you can remember from my first video, I used these structural screws, and that keeps this feeder really so rigid. There's no room for movement, which I think really contributed to the fact of my bull, along with other things. I mean, this is a cheap galvanized feeder. It's not a strong feeder. It's not a good quality feeder, but it contributed to the fact that the bull bent this up really good. There's no room for movement here to absorb impact. So I'm gonna use chains, short pieces of chain, and wrap around to where this will move when they're pushing on it and eating on it. I think it's gonna make a world of difference. Plus, I'm gonna buy a real good quality two-piece heavy-duty steel feeder. All right, so now I'm gonna take the old DeWalt. I'm gonna take these structural screws out. I'm gonna pull this out of here. I'm gonna come in and get the rest of this brush and stuff out. You can see where I have mowed down out around the feeder in this field. So I'm getting ready for the gravel truck to come, and I'm gonna have him dump gravel here, and then I'm gonna work it in. But I gotta cut this down. More to come. What I'm doing is trying to level out the pad that I'm gonna build up for the cows to stand on. So I'm using the John Deere and the bucket, and I'm leveling it out. I'm gonna leave it some slope though, so the water and the rain and the runoff will run downhill, so it's not gonna pull up. So I'm just taking my bucket, I'm using my float function, which helps when you're trying to level out something or scoop gravel up. That float function helps on your loader. And that's it. The John Deere makes quick work of it. I'm gonna pack it down. I'm gonna run my tractor over this pad real good, multiple times, pack it down good, beat the dirt down real good and solid, and then I'm gonna start putting my gravel. I was thinking about putting fabric down, but I don't think I'm going to, because I've got a good mixture. What I did was I mixed chat and I mixed road bond. And this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a pretty good, it's going to set up almost be like concrete. We'll see. Hey, if I have to add some more later, no problem. I might have $150 in the gravel for this pad, so it's not too bad at all. Okay guys, I got the pad pretty much leveled out the way I want it. Like I said, I've got a slope here, but where the cows are going to be standing, it should be fairly level. But I've got a positive slope for drainage to keep on going right down that way. I have cut this down probably as much as 8 inches up here, and I have compacted this dirt. I think we're going to go ahead and put our gravel mixture on it. Even if I have to make it extra thick, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to put fabric down. I've decided against that because honestly, if fabric is standing in a bunch of water, it's just going to bunch up. So I think this mixture I got is going to compact really good. I'll be able to let you know after this winter if it did or not. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting gravel in. I've got the high use pad done now, guys. Didn't take long at all, but this is it. So this high use pad, it's got a positive slope going that way. And yeah, there's about 8 inches of this gravel that I had mixed up. Like I said, what I used on this was 50% crusher run, 50% chat, and it is limestone. Like I said, we'll see how this goes this winter. This is just a little 5 acre field here. This is one of my paddocks, and I am just if I have anything in it this winter, it might be the heifers that we are keeping. So I may put the heifers in here. So they're not going to be too hard on this pad, but I'll definitely keep you informed on how it works out through the winter. So the posts here, I've took out the old feeder, the one that the bull destroyed. And so I have yet to buy that feeder. I'm looking for a real good, heavy duty, strong feeder to put in here. And then this will be completed. This will be a line fence hay feeder. And I know the first video I put out, everyone was concerned about the cattle standing in mud and up to their hip bones. This should help. This limestone crusher run and chat mix, it should set up really good like concrete. And I'm not going to put anything on this for a while, for several months. I don't foresee me having to put anything on this. We've still got lots of grass, and I got the heifers in another field, so we're good for right now. This field just be chilling right here. But I think it's going to hold up good, guys. I'll let you know. This is the first step into rebuilding my inline hay feeder. Told you I wasn't going to give up. I'm not going to give up. Thanks for watching. God bless you.